bars. Now then, if you have one of these, Vogue 300 Rally, and you want to fit one of these, and you're not sure about it, then this video may just be for you. Yes, it's the engine bash plate, and I got mine from AliExpress. I'm not going to put a link because there are so many on there, and I advise you to just look up and get the best deal for yourself. But mine came with a bag of attachment bolts and 2 Allen keys to fit it. I'll show you this in a moment. So mine came with 2 Allen keys, 4 small attachment bolts, 2 bigger bolts with nuts on the end. These go on the lower end of the plate here, but I found you only need 2 of these, and these fit on these holes here, obviously from that side. And I'll go through the process of what to take off and how to fit it. The first thing to do, take off the engine bars, and this is held on with 4 bolts, 2 lower ones, which are here and here, and the 2 upper ones here. And for that, I use a socket 10mm. A spanner would obviously fit, but a socket's easier. Okay, that's the engine bars off, and quite an easy job. The next thing to take off is this plastic trim here. Runs from there down to here, and the front panel here. And these are Allen keys, total of 6 in all, 2 the left hand side and 2 the right hand side. Straightforward, you can take it all off in one piece. So this is the removed plastic front shield. You can see on here all the pitting and scarring and scratching. This is purely from stones being thrown up. So it shows what goes up from that wheel onto the front of the engine there. But it weighs nothing, this weighs very little. And I'll show you this as well, what I found. This part, which is one here, attachment, has just broken off. Just broken off, broke away. And I've not done any rock crawling or bouncing with this bike. It's gone over a couple of banks, but that's enough to break that part away. So I'm glad I'm going to put a bit of something a bit stronger on there. Underneath there is still a plastic plate there. I'm going to keep that there. Okay, to fit the plates you will need 2 small bolts for the front, 2 the bigger Allen bolts for the back with the nuts and washers, a 4mm Allen key, 6mm Allen key, and a 13mm socket for these nuts. Now, I'm just talking about the bash plate that I ordered and arrived. It's possible that different ones will come with different size tools needed, etc. As I say, look on AliExpress, just put in Vogue 300 Rally, and all sorts of bits come up. And then find the best deal with you, because the postages can vary quite a lot. I weighed this bash plate with a hand scale, and it weighs just a little over 1 kilogram, which is next to nothing, and it's down the bottom of the bike, so it's not going to affect anything except protection, give it more protection. Once it's on, it's good. So a couple of nuts holding the front, then put these through the back. A bit of jiggling and wobbling. Don't tighten anything up yet, just put it all on loosely. This is the rear attachment on the right hand side, just loosely fitted. Got to do the other side. So that's the bash plate. Nice and strong it feels. Now put the engine guards back on. And that's the job done. The bash plate is on, engine bars fitted, and there you go. Right, there is one thing you should know now. You will not be able to fit this trim back on, which normally goes there. But this bash plate that I've got, there isn't a hole corresponding with the attachment point for the lower part, and also the shape of it, well, it would fit. It would actually fit if it was bolted on, and maybe if you wanted to do something about that, but to be honest, it's not important. And the thing to remember is that up here there is an attachment place where the bolt would normally go through your trim, and you can either take this off and leave just a hole. But what I decided to do was just put that in. To me, it does two things. I'll tighten it up. That it finishes it off, and also gives you two spare attachment screws fitted to the bike.